Hello everyone, welcome to another stream. My apologies for not streaming over the weekend. Had some stuff going on, so yeah. But here I am and back at it. So yeah. Give me just a second, and I can get started. All right, showing up. Actually, oh, there we go. All right, so what do we still have to do? All right. Still have all the critters up here we gotta kill. And then some. Actually, this is not going to work out as well as I hoped. No, no, not that either. So I'll go back to using the keyboard on the laptop. Try to get something figured out with that in the future. No, I was trying to use an external keyboard to see if I could actually not have to hold my arm up as high. Make it a little more comfortable, but it did the opposite actually. So I will be trying to set up with that in the future. Hopefully I can set up in the office before too long and get the background and everything I'm truly wanting to have sometime in the near future. Okay, so that is all the prowlers that we need. Of course, skinning, I'm still gonna be taking them out if we get attacked by them, but I will not make it a priority for sure. So try to get the rest of these quests knocked out. Yeah. Ooh. Another weapon. I can see what that is here in a minute, actually. Training Sword of the Fire Flash. Check that out. See if it's more or less powerful than what I currently have equipped. It is more powerful. But it is two-handed, so therefore I will not be going with it. Here is why I like that. Hey, leave the cord alone. Complete quest. Accept quest. Go kill more mermaids. And just give me just a second. I will show you what the issue was being a second ago. That would be this. This was chewing at the cord. And that is definitely a handful. Okay. Oh, my cord. Go on. There are a lot of people that say cats have split personalities. She is one of the examples. And with the saying, curiosity killed the cat, because she is curious about everything. Okay, I got 3 more to go. Do this, and then I can jump across once I get all the murlocs. Or whatever I'm needing from then. There it is. And I got 1 more.
I don't have a target.
Go. Don't do it. Get down.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
Alright. Alright, so I must have, yep, I somehow got all 8. So, that note, I will come across here and get what I need out of this group for that quest.
It's too far away.
Yep.
I need a target.
Here, I only got 2 minutes left on those, so may as well replenish them. And go to the next one.
I don't have a target.
Let's see. Stealth. Yeah, I'll go 2. Actually, no, I'll go with 1. Because
I need a target.
4 or 6. Alrighty then. Let's get done with this quest.
I'm out of range.
Alright. So that... Nope, I need 1 more.
I need a target.
There's 6th. So, what I can do from here is I'm going to go back, turn these quests in, and then I'll see if I can get my volume adjusted, because, let's see, mic on, That any better? Doubt it. That's probably just for my headphones. Trying to see if there's anything with the mic volume.
Have a target.
Yeah, that was with my headphone volume and not the mic volume. So, see if I can get this adjusted to hopefully have better sound. Right. Let's see, this microphone access. Alright. We'll mess with that later and see if I can have any luck. Try to get it at least closer to my mouth for the time being. Alright, hang on.
Ready to work.
Alright. So I still... Oh, there's another one I can turn in. So this should have me leveling up.
Greetings. You need something? Light bless you.
So that is definitely a step up. Open those. So I got 22 slots available. So I gotta get my cooking to 80 before I can use that. Alright, so alright, let me go turn this other quest in, and then I still need bears for the one quest, so I will head straight north and possibly south for that one. Do this. Gets me there just a little bit faster.
Need help? What
But
can I
yeah,
do for you? Light be with you.
I'm gonna try later today to test the Isle game with the stream setup and see if I can get that
For the Alliance. King's honor, friend.
set
Well
up and
met.
try to stream that on Friday. So, okay, so I need to replace the poniard.
Light bless you.
Okay, and choose my next talent. What do I want to go with? I'll up that for now, and then I will do the boost to my poisons on the next one. Hopefully, if I remember. I'm pretty sure I will. Ooh, I can pick a lock now. What's it doing? Okay.
I need to get closer.
Oh, and I'm not done with my upgrade. So, and I said the poniard. Yep. Right. And of course.
It's too far away. I don't have a target.
Go through and scavenge all the hides, which usually scavenging hides like that is kind of hit or miss. I mean, I've crossed quite a few players in the past that kind of got pissed about it, but it's like if they're not skinning, then it's basically gonna fade out and not be of use to anyone. So
I'm out of range.
usually when I have a usually when I have a character like Barbarian or any other class that
I need a target.
doesn't use skinning, I usually am one of the players. I have no issue with a player coming along behind and taking the hides.
Get closer. I don't have a target.
Another bear. Gotta get through another wolf first. So, yeah. Yeah, between the next one, I'm gonna try to get the mic volume squared away as well. I know it's a brand new headset, so I gotta get my
I need a target.
system adjusted where the mic is actually dialed in to the
I'm out
right
of range.
volume without being
It's too far away.
too quiet. So, alright, so that is. Alright, so I need to go back to the other side because I am way over, which it said young bear, and I've only killed what says 2. So, I need to head south, actually. Oh, house. Right about there. I don't know why it didn't register the others, but...
I don't have a target.
And it almost looks like the other player's over there waiting on the bear to spawn as well, so... what I may do, let me check my map real quick. Yes. I'm going to actually go to the other areas. Yep, we're going to go after that one. And I'm going to go south of the road and hit up these other areas. So, yeah. For those who have tuned in or have watched after the live uploads, hopefully you're liking what you're seeing so far. Like I said, I'm definitely going to try to be doing this at least 4 days a week for some of the other things I do for the channel for content. Some of those I may go live in the future on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, but I'll just have to see how everything goes. The Write With Me Wednesday I've definitely thought of, and planning on doing some live Write With Me's in the future, so if that's something you might be interested in, definitely check it out. I basically have published a writing prompt book with 366 one-word writing prompts, and I basically each Wednesday I go through with one of those prompts and do a short writing session of under 10 minutes of writing using whatever the day's prompt is. And so far I've got 15 posted, and if it's something you might be interested in looking at, definitely go check them out. I've got them all on a dedicated watch list, so you can go back, and any you've missed, you can definitely take part in, or you can just pick up with Wednesday's episode. But yeah, with the prompt book, I'd leave the link to it in the description. Plus, you can go to my link tree in my bio to get a link to it to check it out on your own if you haven't checked out one of the videos yet. And then Tuesdays, what I've started doing, it's been kind of off and on because I haven't been getting as much reading in. I didn't post last Tuesday, but I'm hoping to. Tomorrow is, I've been doing a book review Tuesday, and basically reading and reviewing books that are on my to-be-read list, because it's extensive. That is definitely one of my weaknesses, like most readers and most authors, is
I need to get closer.
getting way too many books collected that need to be read or that you want to read, and your collection outgrows your time to read. so yeah, I'm gonna be working through that. I've got a couple videos up where I went through and gathered up all of my TBR books and put them on a shelf, to where I could know what I've added that needed added to the paper tabs I created for the to-be-read jar. And then what I've done is I've separated most of the books that are around 300 pages or less, and I'm focusing on getting those read first, since they should be a lot faster, and I can actually downgrade, not downgrade, but kind of consolidate a lot of the books I'm not going to read in the future, or that I'm more likely to read. So I've started working through those. But yeah, I didn't get much reading done last week, so that's why I didn't post to the channel on Tuesday. But I have got quite a bit of reading done since then, so I will definitely be posting tomorrow. And when I haven't finished a book before Tuesday, basically I'll do a book review on what I've read up to that point, and then hopefully with that it'll keep me at a motivated, steady pace where I can, get more of the books knocked out and read before too long. I think after... Oh, no. I'll wait to head back to Stormwind. But yeah, that, and then I figured the streaming would be cool. So, and I think that's where I was going with it with the channel, was anything like creative, like writing, reading, gaming. One of the things I had thought of doing for the channel, and I may still do it in the future, I'm not sure yet. I'll definitely be thinking on it, was I was going to do Make It Mondays, where I either like baked something from scratch, made a type of food from scratch, cooked, or even we don't have a group now, but I was DMing for a while,
King's honor, friend.
and I got into the
Be careful.
hobby of creating D&D terrain from foam and insulation and crafting supplies. So I was going to do that on Mondays as well, alternating with cooking and that stuff. Was actually building and making D&D terrain or tabletop RPG terrain from scratch. So, I mean, if that's something you all would love to see in the future, let me know,
King's
and I can
honor,
definitely
friend.
start trying to
Well met.
add that to the content and videos I
Go with
post
honor,
each
friend.
week. Okay, so that is that. Nope, that is lower powered. Yes, that is getting swapped. And most of this, if I'm remembering right, that is an awesome mount, is junk. So I will go sell what I can. That is junk. That has no use.
Looking for something
And
specific?
yeah, some of it is, some of it's not. That can get sold. I can get sold. Can get sold. I cannot utilize that. That's old, and I cannot utilize that. And that has no. Don't use mana, so that's kind of pointless. And then this can get moved down here. This can get moved over here. And repair my items, or my
Safe
armor, weapons. What quest do I still need to... Oh, yes. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? Why not? I'm going to take somebody out. I will stealth for this one, just to make it a little more interesting. Let's see. And the collector. Boom. So I'll go over here, complete this quest. Somebody got a spood mount. Ooh, mechanical. That is awesome, actually.
Well met. What can I do for you? Greetings. Light be with you. Go with honor.
Alright, so
Need help?
turn that in.
Well met. For the Alliance.
That is so cool.
More work?
Okay, so I will go complete this quest. And then I think I will head back to Stormwind after that. So I can do some upkeep. Get more kind of
It's too far away.
upgrade my
I don't have a target.
professions, and abilities, and all that fun stuff. So I'll go do this real quick. Alright.
I need it.
I will stealth for this one too. Because I can go in here. There's the collector. No, 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 do not do that. Go here. There we go. Not that that did much, but there we go. Stealth. Get out of here without pulling more damage. Alright. As soon as my Crimson Vial is full. There we go. Do that again. Alrighty then. Oh yeah, that would be interesting to see. On Arachnophobia mode, what that mount would look like. Was that WoW or was that Baldur's Gate? I think there's quite a few games that do Arachnophobia mode for people that are scared of spiders. I know
Need help? King's honor.
Hogwarts Legacy does. Oh, so that's 3. Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy, Baldur's Gate, and apparently World of Warcraft.
Go with honor, friend.
Of course, the Hogwarts Legacy one's actually really cool because how
To work.
when Ron faced the Boggart in the class, basically his spider basically had rollerblade or roller skates on each leg, and ended up that's what they put in the game. So every time a spider appears in game in Hogwarts Legacy, if you have it set on Arachnophobia mode,
Good day to you.
it actually appears with roller skates on each of its feet. We'll fly back to Stormwind real quick, and then I said get some upkeep in, and then I will probably head to the garrison in Westfall after that. Yeah, it's just going to be hitting up each point, so and I mean everything goes linear for the most part. You can always jump around to different areas, but I know a lot of the quests they'll like string you along from area to area. So So out of all the viewers, do we have any readers? I know books are a big part of... Even though I don't read as much as I used to. I mean, I still read. It's just usually so busy with so much else. It just... need to get back to making it a priority. And if you do read, definitely leave a comment even after the live's over. Just leave a comment, let me know what genres you like, if there's any books that are your favorite, what book got you into reading. I know for me, the one that sparked my love of reading when I was younger was actually Where the Red Fern Grows. I ended up reading that one. Well, the teacher read it in class when I was in 5th grade. Then I think I read it once or twice after that on my own. And then from there, it just kept growing as I grew older. A lot of the books
I buy and trade.
well, a lot of the books and a lot of the genres that I liked ended up expanding greatly. I know I ended up reading King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, Summer of the Monkeys, which is another one by the same author, Wilson Rawls, that wrote Where the Red Fern Grows. So yeah, there's so many books out there, and I know not as many people like to read nowadays, but you know, a lot of it is you just got to find the genre that you like. So I mean, one of the I guess the best bit of advice I could possibly give for like breaking into reading if you're not a big reader is if there's like a genre of a game or a movie that you love the genre of, try that genre first to see if there's anything that may pique your interest or, you know, get you into reading on books that you may not be able to put down, which is a great thing to find in a book because you're constantly wanting to pick it up and read a little bit here and there. A lot of the times you'll tend to like carry them with you to like read a couple paragraphs and whatnot during downtimes throughout your day. So get all these done, I can sell them, upgrade, or get trained on more culinary creations. So we'll see what comes about. And that's it too, is for those who haven't played, another bit of advice I have is when you travel to new regions like Stormwind to Westfall to, you'll see it here in a little bit, is Red Ridge. Definitely go to the trainers in those areas as far as the professional trainers. So the cooking trainer, the leatherworking trainer, because a lot of them, especially with the cooking, they will have not just these recipes to train. It will have more, especially for those regions, that you can acquire and learn to expand what you're able to make and you're leveling up. What do I need to do before I head that way? any... Yes, I do. Elmore's task. Dragonaut waits. Alright. I will not be going further with this one right now, but I will go ahead and turn it in since I'm already here. Because this one's usually where I play starting out. This one's way out of the way, which I usually end up getting to later on because usually I've got to have it if I can't go to a certain area within a short time or a short flight. I usually save that for later and then focus on that region a little later on. Yeah, so anybody playing a blacksmith, right here's the blacksmithing trainer in Stormwind in the Dwarven District. Got to go here and
Be good.
to turn that quest in. And
Keep your feet on the
alright,
ground.
accept that one. Now I can head over to Westfall, because I just remembered I did already complete the why am I running this way? Because I can get back on my hedgehog and run. Of course, I can probably fly too, but I will run for the time being. Got a bad habit that I tend to fly everywhere I go when I play just because it's faster. But I'm also remembering that with flying, I don't get to ride a lot of the mounts I truly like and that are a little more adorable, like that guy. So... But eventually, I may also try to. I think I said it last game was, or the last stream was to do like extended stream days where, like, maybe on a weekend or something, I can stream for 3 or 4 hours while going through like a raid or a dungeon. And then eventually also possibly get connected on Discord with like a chat server or whatnot to definitely like have chat while I'm playing through those, but also possibly in game if I can get included in like a guild or just a group. If I get a group of friends together that I connect with, that you know we go and just quest together, I could do that too. So a lot of it right now is just trial and error to, you know, see what you all like, see what people watch more of to get feedback and analyze what's working and what's not. Like I said, this Friday, if I can get everything, which I think everything's set up, I just got to figure out how to get it situated on the screen for the best flow
Light be with you. What can I do for you?
of visuals.
Greetings. Well met. Light be with you.
Okay.
Light bless you.
So I will recall my hedgy hog. Okay. And start the Westwall quest line. Let's see if I get lucky like I did last time and everyone I talked to speaks. Or if I end up having to fight one or two of them. Nope. I have a feeling if I'm giving copper, then nope. There we go. There's my fourth. So I'm going to turn that in.
Need help? King's honor, friend. Greetings.
Okay.
Be careful. What can I do for you?
I'll
with
go.
honor, friend.
Well, first off, what talents do I have? Combat stamina, adrenaline rush. Did I get that yet? Have I got that? Because that's the, they're good. Ooh, not yet. I got 2 more levels before I get it. Alrighty then. Oh, I might need to make some more coffee. Alright, so I'll head over here to the Knoll encampment. Work on acquiring what I need for the quest. Nope.
I'm out of range.
Yay!
Target. It's too far away. I don't have a target.
Yeah, there it goes. And this. And jump.
I need a target.
This one, of course, with the
Range.
Murlocs being more spread out, this one usually takes a little bit longer to acquire. Watch, I say that, and then it's going
I
to
don't have a target.
drop it sooner than later. Alright, so... why not? Do that one as well.
I need to get closer. It's too far away. I need a target.
Alright, so
I need to get closer.
start working my way down the beach. And let's see. How long this takes to find.
I need a target.
There we go. So on that note, I can head back.
King's honor, friend. Light be with you. Need help? Well met. What can I do for you? Greetings.
Quest.
Light bless you.
Yeah, some of my current favorite reads, or more recent favorite reads, is actually The Martian and Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir, which ended up reading both of those before the movies came out. And it's always interesting to see the differences between a book and a movie once it's created. Well, once the movie's created. Because most of the time, if not all of the time, they can't put 100% of what was in the book in the movie, so it's... And you're also kind of left up to the vision of the director and the producer on what goes in to the movie that and left out that was in the book, or what was changed. There's a lot of instances where certain aspects of the story are changed in cinema due to the literature because of sometimes budget, sometimes creative opinions on what would be better or what would work better. And a lot of it you're left up to the director's interpretation and what they envision from the story. So sometimes that's really, really good. Sometimes it's bad. It just all depends on who's directing and what's left in and what's left on the cutting room floor. So
It's too far away.
luckily, though, with Project Hail Mary, there was a lot left out, but what was left in was basically a lot of the heart of the story. there were a few bits that, minor bits that, I feel could have been left in.
I'm out to sea.
But I'm also anxious to, not anxious, but interested to see the director's
far
cut
away.
to see what was possibly going to be in the movie but was left out of it at the last minute.
Target.
I know one of my favorite series, the sequel to
Target.
the first movie, I almost hated the movie compared to the book, and it was actually Hannibal, the sequel to Silence of the Lambs, because there was so much left out of the movie that was in the book that that could have made it so much better. One of the biggest things was there was a character left out of the movie that was in the book that was pivotal to the story, and they left that individual out and changed it up for the movie. And it actually affected one of the main character deaths within the movie.
I don't have a target.
So yeah, like I said, it all depends on the director's vision and interpretation, because you're kind of at their mercy when you read a book first and then go see the movie. If you don't read the book, then you're basically there's no comparison because you're just seeing the one. So nothing against it, but it definitely gets you more. It gives you a broader sense of the plot and the story and the characters, being able to see it from the vantage of literature and cinema. So it just all depends on your taste. Like I said, the director's vision of what the story should be or what should come to the light on screen. So yeah, it's just like I say with reading or anything like that, is if you know what genre movie or games you like, definitely check those out. And that sense, you could also do that as well. Is if there's a movie you absolutely love that was based off of a book, go back and try to read the book and see, the differences on, how much more description and whatnot can be ascertained from a book to rather than a movie. And one of the biggest differences is you get more insight into internal dialogue of each of the characters than you would in a movie, because you can't sit there and have just internal dialogue running the whole movie. And I mean, sometimes the creative aspects are good. I know one example is in Project Hail Mary, when in the movie, when Carl was interacting with him. Okay, that's a 6-slot bag. That can go there.
I need a target.
It kind of created more of a rapport there, but Carl was not a character in the book, actually. That whole sequence was Grace being left to his own devices in the lab trying to figure out and research what was going on with the astrophage and all of that. So that, for me personally, that created, well, not created, but it gave more insight and gave the audience more of a rapport with the character that actually allowed for the character's internal dialogue in the literature to be expressed outwardly in the movie. So, you know, it's always, you know, a double-edged sword with that, where, like I said, there's good things and there's bad with what's left out or what's changed from script to cinema or script to screen. It just all depends on what creative aspects the director can go with to bring about the best portrayal of the literature to light and to the visual aspect of telling the story. Okay, so we get here, hide, and then wait on them. Three more of these to kill, which I should easily be able to do on my way out of the cave.
I don't have a target.
And I also did, I mean, was it? I think it was Facebook. On my Facebook, I put out a challenge to my followers to, if you're not a big reader, try, you know, and want to try to break into it, just set a attainable goal. I mean, I had even set, like, read 10 minutes a day, you know, and, you know, if you find a book that interests you enough, then the 10 minutes will, you know, you'll find yourself reading longer than the 10 minutes a day if you find something that truly, you know, draws your interest and gets you engrossed in it. So it's just trying different genres, seeing what's out there that you may like, and with reading, it's always, you know, hit or miss. I mean, you may find an author you really, really love, and it's just it. I mean, there's always, you know, good writers out there. There's not so great writers, but I know the biggest thing is even writing styles, because I know with my wife and I, there's certain writing styles I absolutely love, and they're the same ones that, you know, some of those that I love, she absolutely despises. But it's just all about, you know, trial and, you know, testing it out, testing the waters and see, you know, what you like more, you know, creative wise, you know, what kind of writing you like, what kind of writing you don't like, you know, and the same with stories, what stories you like, what stories you don't like, you know. So it just, I mean, and it's similar with like trying new types of food. It's like, you know, it's like test it and see if you enjoy it. And, you know, there's going to be some you do and some you don't. Okay, so complete that one. Leveled up, so now I can go over here and I will do. Yep, there we go. Increase my poisons. Stealth. Ugh. It's party time.
I don't have a target.
Need help? King's honor, friend. For the Alliance.
To the farm. It's right over there. And eventually, for the channel and the streaming as well, depending on if I can definitely get more people. Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay. If I can definitely get more people interested in watching and whatnot, I may actually add classic games to the list as well, like original NES games, Super NES, Game Boy games, stuff like that. I know I've got to buy the adapter to be able to stream those games, but eventually I will definitely invest in that, especially if people do gain more interest in the channel and do start watching.
What can I do for you? Light bless you.
So that is definitely one option I'm thinking of doing in the future, depending on if I can get enough people watching and if it'll be worth the investment. Don't think there's a quest upstairs. Nope. Just a bunch of people sleeping and hanging out. So I'll head out here. Okay.
I don't have a target. I need a
Actually, one cool thing about the engineering profession in game. Turn this down just a hair. Is that the harvesters you can actually accept that you can actually mine their parts for supplies.
I need to get closer. I need a target. It's too far away. I don't have a target.
Get more to okra. Man, I miss fried okra.
Closer.
6 of 6.
It's too far away. I need a target. I don't have a target.
Right on. So finish up this quest and then I will probably call it for this stream. So I just need, let's see, 4 more flanks and 6. Oh, good. Possibly 2 with 1 stone.
I need a target.
Yep. There we go. Oh, we got 1 more of these to kill.
I don't have a target.
So what I will do is head this way. Get me. Oh. Somebody was hiding. Or he's very well camouflaged.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer. I need a target. I don't have a target.
Alright, 2 more of those. Three more of those.
It's too far away.
There's 6 of 6.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Poisons always seem to help a little more.
I'm out of range.
There we go. So I will go turn these 2 in, and then call it for this stream, and be back on Wednesday.
It's too far away.
Okay. Well,
I don't have a target.
Greetings. King's honor, friend. Be careful. Light be with you. Well met. Need help? For the Alliance.
Can I help you? Hey there. Safe travels.
Inventory is full.
Well met. Farewell.
inventory's full, so I can go here.
What can I do for you?
There we go. That opened up quite a few.
Friend.
So now I can go here.
Hello. What can I do for you? See you around.
Oh, that is the same wand. Okay. Huh. Well, let me try this. See what helps. Okay. It's the same. Alrighty then. So. Yep. Alright. So. Go back to him and accept the quest.
Greetings. Well met. For the Alliance.
Okay. Alright, so on that note, I will log out for today. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I will see you on Wednesday. Have a good one. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.